Hello po mga kaguro, this is DepEd Order number 34, series of 2022, School Calendar and Activities for the school year 2022-2023. Part of the general guidelines, number 8, the school year 2022-2023 shall formally start on Monday, August 22, 2022 and end on Friday, July 7, 2023. There shall be a total of 203 days, or as may be determined by further issuances, in case of changes in the school calendar due to unforeseen circumstances. Starting November 2, 2022, all public and private schools shall have transitioned to 5 days in-person classes. After the said date, no school shall be allowed to implement purely distance learning or blended learning except for those that are implementing alternative delivery modes as provided for in DepEd Order 21, series of 2014, entitled Policy Guidelines on K-12 Education Program, and DepEd Order 21, series of 2022, revised policy guidelines on schooling program. kaguro, take note po, itong DepEd Order number 44 series of 2022 ay tungkol po sa amendment to DepEd Order number 34 series of 2022 regarding school calendar and activities for the school year 2022-2023. Okay, let's browse po. 2 pages lamang po ito. The Department of Education issues the amendment to DepEd Order 34, series of 2022, titled School Calendar and Activities for the School Year 2022-2023. Item number 16 and 17 of DepEd Order 34, series of 2022 are amended as follows. Number 16. Private schools may continue to implement any of the following options. Letter A, 5 days of in-person classes. Letter B, blended learning modality. B1, 3 days of in-person classes and 2 days of distance learning. Modular, online, television, radio-based instruction. And thereafter, 4 days of in-person classes and 1 day of distance learning. Modular, online, or television, radio-based instruction. Mondays to Wednesdays, in-person classes, and Thursdays to Fridays, distance learning. And another example, Mondays to Thursdays po, in-person classes, and Fridays, distance learning. Letter C, full distance learning. Okay, page 2, number 17. Starting November 2, all public schools shall have transitioned to 5 days in-person classes. And after the said date, no public school shall be allowed to implement purely distance learning or blended learning, except for those that are expressly provided an exception by the regional director. Those whose classes are automatically canceled due to disaster and calamities, and those implementing alternative delivery modes as provided for in DepEd Order 21 series of 2019 titled Policy Guidelines on the K-12 Basic Education Program and DepEd Order number 1 series of 2022 titled Revised Policy Guidelines on Homeschooling Program. A separate department memorandum shall be issued relative to the exemption that will be provided by the regional director. All other provisions stated in DepEd Order 34 series of 2022 shall remain effective unless otherwise amended by other DepEd issuances. Number 4, this DepEd order is approved and shall take effect upon its publication in DepEd website www.deped.gov.ph. Immediate dissemination of and strict compliance with this order is directed. Signed by our Vice President and Secretary, Sarah Z. Duterte.
So stay tuned po sa mga susunod na videos and don't forget to subscribe at mag-hit po ng notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga susunod na videos ni Teacher Air.